All right, guys, we're back in town this weekend after doing McEwen last weekend, and we're doing a double header, both at South. One in Franklin, one in Columbia. Our one in Franklin starts on Friday. Our one in Columbia starts Thursday. So I'm about to walk you through the Columbia house. It is absolutely fantastic. We got an old kit car. We got some quilts. Lots of cool stuff in this house. I can't wait to show you this video. Actually, let's go on inside and check it out. All right, let's go ahead and get on inside and check this out. And just a friendly reminder, the holding bins are purchased and very expensive, so please don't take them home. All right, first thing first is look at this beautiful lamp. Love that. Got a little bit of Elvis. We do have some albums. Here's some wonderful brass. And the albums are not going to be in the video. However, we'll have them here tomorrow. I know there's some Creedence Clearwater. And some Johnny Cash. Some other fun groups. All right. Well, let me check out this Carnival glass. And some beautiful blue tint glasses right here. Love the color on these. All right, we've got a couple Bolt Action wall hangers. Little BB gun. Looks like some jewelry as well. Jewelry box. I love that painting right there. That painting is super cool. Got this clock. These little brass balls that go on the fireplace. And love this lamp. Lamps with tables. That's my jam. Got a duck. And this cool little angel. Super cool. All right, let's go ahead and walk through the house. We're going to end up in the kitchen. The kitchen has some great items, but just to flow with the house, I want to walk you back here first. Look at that. Super, super cool. This one too. All right, so this is the room that we'll have the albums. The albums will be right there. We got some picture frames, some old camera stuff, and some fantastic black and white photography. A little bit of old school bodybuilding. And yep, puzzles. Vintage puzzles. Got some cassettes, albums will be over here, some old movies, and looky there, Atari box and Atari with games. How fun is that? And we got some board games. Well, Angel. I don't know how the Pokemon board games got relegated to the floor, but there they are. We got some clothes. Now, I don't know if they went through the clothes well. I was pulling out some London fog jackets earlier and a Polish jacket as well. I'll have to show you that as I'm walking around. So let's go in this room. Love this piece. All right, so we got a little baby quilt rack. Oh yeah, here's some sneaky cool. Yeah, London fog. London fog. So, got some old blankets. This clock is pretty neat. Old school clock. Got some quilt pieces, a little mini quilt rack. Look at this bed. How cool is that? We have some fantastic quilts. We also have some like quilt tops, if you will. Super neat. Little wall art. Got an aqua lamp. Somebody's in trouble, but it's gonna hard to get him, punish him with a missing hand. Love this vintage Old Navy jacket. Super cool. Pull that out. We got some linens in here, of course. A vacuum. All right, we're going to show you those old school hats, but you know, remember, we have a lot more books in this, but remember, always check out, open up drawers and doors with ourselves. And we got some shoes and clothes over here. Look at this. Made in Poland. Wonderful long jacket. I don't even see a brand on it. Whoops. Drop that. Can't be doing that to my Polish jacket. We got some luggage, some shoes, more shoes, some clothes, belts, and we have what some of you call dad hats, but we got some wonderful snapbacks. Some of these are dry rot, some of them aren't. We got some cool purses. Oh, and these little crystal lamps. I don't know if it's crystal or glass. I gotta double check, but it's super cool. We got some old school sewing stuff. A little box full of it down there. Some looks like some quilt pieces here. I like that chair. That piece. Little cool clock. Gotta show you this bathtub. Super neat, old school. A couple of gift bags. People received for Christmas and never opened them. Some bathroom wares. All right, now we're getting to the really cool stuff. Probably should have started off with it. I'm sure I've lost some people. But those of you that have waited, we're going to see some fun items. Just little trinkets. We got our roosters. Ooh, that's some cast iron right here. We got a little bit of Christmas on the other side with some hand-painted glasses. Some cool lamps. Some little piggies. Look at this table. Who is going to get that table? It's kind of hard to notice how cool that is unless you pay attention to it. This furniture is absolutely fantastic. Love this sunroom. Love it, love it, love it. Got some little trinkets over here. We got Mr. Bear hanging out on that little table. Got, of course, your vintage top. Some more books. Old piece of art by Mr. Robert Wood. All right, now let's go check out some of this Fire King that we have. Oh, well, I guess we'll check out this first. Absolutely loving this piece of art right here. Super old school, super neat. Now, we have an absolute ton of vintage Fire King. Lots of vintage Fire King. This is Fire King. I believe this is Fire King or Corningware. Super neat. Got Grandma's cookies. Love this little Japanese dripware. Yep. And yes, MCP McCoy. at that little puppy. And this is super cool too. Now, as always, you know, got to open these up. Oh, look at those glasses. How cool are those? Let's see if we got anything else to take a quick peek at. Alrighty. And we got an outbuilding. There's a car in the outbuilding, a kit car. But we're going to check out that kit car here in a second. We got to go in the garage first. Here's our clear glassware. Cannot have an estate sale without an abundance of clear glassware. Oh, look at this piece. I'm looking at the price on this piece of furniture, and somebody is going to get it, and it's going to be a fantastic price. And I'm thinking that goes day one. This clock is probably another day oneer. It is a great price as well. I cannot see that sitting. Got old washer and dryer, some cookware, some old school mixers. All right, let's get out to the garage and then to the outbuilding. All right, so one of the things I need to do is get this beehive down. Look at this. This thing is super cool and heavy. Got a couple hats out here as well. Little quilt rack or drying rack. Now this table is pretty awesome. Screaming vintage vibes. I wish it didn't have little rust pieces on the legs, but man, is this cool. We got some more glassware out here. We got some old knives. Some of you know that I'm a fan of these. However, I'm not a collector at this point in my life. Subject to change, who knows. Fableware's first ever convection turbo oven. At least it looks like it. A cool chair. All right, let's go out to this outbuilding. I guess we get to explore the outside first. We got a barn. I'm not going to walk in there, but you can pick in there. That'll be a name your price, or we'll name the price barn rather. Don't know. We're not walking on this wood. I'm going to move those glass items down here. You're liable to fall through the deck. Not the best. This is a cool little metal picnic table for someone that wants a project because the metal legs are fantastic. You just got to put some new boards on there. We got some pots and pans, statues. This apparently runs. Just has a flat tire. That one doesn't run. Some cheap bikes, some ladders. This doesn't have a battery. I'm not sure how good a condition it is. Whoo, look at this. Holy cow. It needs some work. But don't all kit cars? Look at the seats. No tears. This is somebody's project. Got a Volvo engine. And this is someone's project for sure. Got a couple outdoor pieces of furniture, a little shelving, and just the kind of things you expect to find in an old little outbuilding. Old toolboxes, little trash back there in the corner that we're ignoring, some old school power tools, hammock, air blower. All right, there we go. All right, guys, and I'm likely going to be here the vast majority of the sale. So come out and visit me. We're running 2 sales, like I told you. And guess what? You bring your receipt from one sale, you're getting 10% off at the other sale. So this one starts Thursday in Columbia. The next one is Friday. And it's going to be fun.